Hi guys, day 2 of our little jaunt to Manchester from Sheffield on the Cotton Steel Rail Trail. I've not gone the way I said last night. That was like kind of going back on myself. So what I've done, I've come out of Hathersage, I've dropped down to the River Derwent, and up here there should be some stepping stones that'll drop me back onto the route. And we've had no rain, so I'm hoping that them stepping stones are not covered. But day 2, let's go. So today, distance wise, just doing a bit further than yesterday. I think we're heading shortly into Hope Valley, and then we'll be going through Hope. I think that's about 10-11 kilometres away. Before that we'll be crossing the southern edge of Bamford, and then through Hope we'll get into Edale, the Vale of Edale. Those you know, the Peak District. We're going to actually go then to Edale, hit the Pennine Way route. Last slog of the day, get to the top of Jacob's Ladder, and then hope to wild camp with the area of Brown Knoll. Is it Brown Hill? Somewhere up there anyway. That's the plan. I think it's about 24 odd kilometres, not too sure, give or take. So again, them little PDF things say it's a strenuous day, but we've got to find these stepping stones first and get across the River Derwent. So I've just popped out now. Main road's only just there. River Derwent there, and we kind of move away from the River Derwent now. But we're in Hope Valley now, so bit of road walking. Just it's a sign for the path. It's literally through all this overgrown stuff the other side this fence, so it's easy to stay on here really. Here again, what we're following, looking very smart, brand new. Heading down here now. Inquisitive cows. Guys don't seem too keen on me being in their field. We're not short from Hope now, and I thought to be about 10 kilometres. I'm not sure how far it'll be, but it won't be that far. Just want to talk about the hotel I was in last night, Hathersage, and they've not said anything to me to say anything, but it's called the Little John. I had a pizza in there a while back, and it's next to the One Stop. For a normal price, I think it costs 60 quid, which is a bit dear, or 62 quid, but not that bad. The room, I've stayed in quite a lot of B&Bs and hotels on Wanders. The room was the best I think I've ever had. Absolutely massive, airy, USB sockets, good telly, lots of brew kit, biscuits, Excellent. And the shower was brilliant as well. And then the breakfast was decent, and a few pints last night was also quite reasonable. Yeah, shout out to the Little John Hotel. Right, yeah, we're about a K&a short from Hope now, so we're going to stop there and have a chill out. There's Hope down there. For those who know the area, that's Loose Hill. So once we push through Hope, after a bit of a stop off, then we'll head into the, is it Vale of Edale? Up towards Edale, which is quite a long way away yet, but that's where we're heading for through Hope. But I know there's a shop in Hope, there's a garage, there's a cafe and all sorts, so we're not going to a cafe, but we'll go to shop. Anyway, it's just 7 kilometres to here from leaving the accommodation, so my quick map estimate was well under par. What a lovely pub and a name, the Cheshire Cheese Inn. Is it a pub? I think so. It's a lovely place. Now, if you've watched my videos over the last couple of years, I have been to Peak District an awful lot. I haven't been recently. But what this walk is showing me, it's a different side to the Peak District. And we're heading to a place that I know very well around Edale and all that, but it's just showing me places that I didn't know existed, like this lovely hotel, that lovely B&B just went past. Yeah, so it's nice. Quite a bit of walking on tracks like this to get out of Hope, but in a few kilometres we should be on the gravel tracks. We've been going on this side of the valley really. The rail track is down in them trees somewhere going that way, and I think it swings round to Edale station. We drop down now, I think it's called Bagshaw Bridge, across the railway line. That'll sweep through the valley to Edale, and we're going to head up to Jaggers Clough, or the bottom of it anyway, and then we'll move into Edale that way. We're about to approach, we're going to be going to the highest point of the walk, and a bit like yesterday afternoon, the hard work really starts now. But it's enjoyable. I'm going to be walking along paths and tracks that I've walked on a few times, so yeah, let's enjoy it anyway. Helicopter overhead. At the base of Jaggers Clough now, absolutely dripping with sweat. Oh, that wood was quite hard work uphill. Very rooty path, if you could see the path of all the leaves. I remember going up Jaggers Clough with all my kit when I started wild camping, and I think when I was first got into it, how the hell I got up there with all the kit on, God knows. Anyway, taking 10 now and having a chill. Oh yeah, we're a couple hundred metres from Edale now. I'm hoping the shop's open. There's a new cafe there as well since when I last went there. Looking at the tops, looks very, very cloudy and claggy. And when I come up from Jaggers Clough, I could feel rain in the air. So I half-y-halfed, I put my top on, and my bag cover on. But it's kind of been spitting. It's about 2:15 and we've got to get all the way round and up to the top of Jacob's Ladder yet. So I think I can afford about half an hour, 40 minutes chilling out in Edale. And then push on, because it says sunset 6:30, but it's getting dark earlier now, for about 5:30 to 6:30. But I don't want to arrive anywhere too early, because where I'm going to go, I think, on top of Jacob's Ladder, it's quite prominent. Anyway, just approaching Edale now. Also, rucksack's a bit heavier. Bought some chocolate, can of Coke, and got some more water in for getting up here. And I've lost all energy. Just lost all my energy. So I've just had a bar. Hoping that'll kick me into life. Because the end of here, I've got to get up Jacob's Ladder yet. But we'll see about that, because it's going to be very windy up there. But anyway, we'll sort it out. Just want to get some energy back. Someone's having a nice sunset. We're going this way. It's 4:45 and it's blowing a hoolie. Straight to our faces. So I was going to go to about 5:30. I'm virtually near that brown feature now, brown hill, brown knot. And once we go over the top of it, if I can find somewhere out the wind, I'm going to go for it. Very windy. That sty there that'll take you to the trig point of Brown Knoll. So this is where I plan to get to. So every step's a bonus now, but it does start dropping downhill. But I really need to find somewhere shortly, so I'm hoping we'll drop down, then hopefully get behind a wall, and it won't be like the bog we've just gone through walking on these. But this is where we wanted to get to for the day, so we've achieved our aim. Right, there was no messing around there. Got the tent up, best place I could find. I've come across, had to walk up there, climb over the fence, but got a bit of protection from here. So that's where we are. That's where we've come down. The top of there is where I wanted to finish. And I do believe, right in the distance there in the sun, is Manchester. So, sun's getting a nice sunset. So this is where we are. I'm going to chill out now and relax. It's 10 to 6, so we got here just before last light. Best place I could find, and that'll have to do for tonight. I don't know if you can see that coming off Kinder. It's like a blue light, blue flashing light. I can see the vehicle. I wonder if anyone's in distress. I don't know if you can hear me with the wind, because it is blasting. And the trail's literally there, and all the way down I was on the wrong side of the wall. So when I got up there, you go through a gap in the fence, and then I come back down, because this does give you some protection going down like that. It is giving the tent quite a lot of protection actually. So we'll give it a few more minutes, finish these beers, it'll be last light then, get in the tent and have my dinner. And it's just one of them heavy bull and the bag type things that I got, the cheapo ones. So I'll be glad to get rid of that bit of weight.